Don't forget to subscribe!
Hi everybody, it's me, Coco from Mermaid Melody. This video is for Chelsea Mina Venus 22 Bells, Sasha Fire Mimi Freeman, Lila Kaki, and Bailey Sandbacken. This is a very special anniversary of one of 4Kids' beloved anime. So with that said, let's go! Hey everyone, welcome to the Live Lights. I am Kelsey, and my partners with us are Chloe, Lily, Coco, Hanan, and Karen. And the review series for the episode is going to be focusing on Tokyo Mew Mew Power. This is a magical girl anime that ran from 2003 to 2004 in Japan and in the United States from 2005 to 2006. So we've done some research because this year is the 15th anniversary of the show in the English dub. And so with that explained, let's talk about the original authors. Miya Ikumi is a Japanese manga artist best known for the manga Tokyo Mew Mew she created with Reiko Yoshida. Her birthday is March 27th, and she is from the Osaka Prefecture. She often wears cat ears to her book signings and interesting costume. Her first manga is The Sleeping Beauty of Strawberry Forest. It was just written when she was just 18 years old. Reiko Yoshida is the creator and writer of Tokyo Mew Mew, and she has helped with many other manga, shows, and game scripts, including Digimon and Peach Girl. With that being said, let's go over the setting of the show, Mountain Valley. This is the cafe, and it appears to be a regular cafe to keep the Mew project a secret. It is often visited by schoolgirls drawn to it by its cuteness, which is an open chance for the Mew team to overhear rumors of possible infusers while operating as waitresses. Its basement is pretty much a high-tech compared to the rest of the cafe, due to the basement being a lab. Elliot lives in the second floor, while Wesley works as the manager and chef. With that being explained, let's go over the plot. But first, spoiler alert! If you want to skip to this timestamp, please click on the description below. Or if you want to watch it, please view it at your own risk, okay? The story begins when a young girl named Zoe Hannon attends an endangered species exhibit with her own crush. And for some reason, after an earthquake, Zoe and 4 other girls are bathed in a strange light, and a cat appears before Zoe and then merges with her. The next day, she begins acting like a cat and making cat puns. And after meeting Wesley and Elliot, Zoe learns that she was infused with the DNA of the Iromote cat. Wesley and Elliot explain that this allows her to transform into Mew Zoe, a powerful heroic cat girl, and she is ordered to defeat the infusers, who are alien parasites which infect animals and turn them into monsters. Wesley and Elliot instruct Zoe to find the 4 other girls from the exhibit, the remaining Mew Mews. The first Mew Mew that Zoe encounters is Karina Buckworth, a spoiled, wealthy girl and ballerina who is infused with the genes of the blue lorikeet. Bridget Verdant, a shy but young, smart girl who endures constant bullying from 3 girls and absorbs the genes of the flimless porpoise. A hyper and yet young girl named Kiki Benjamin who receives the genes of the golden lion tamarin, and Renee Roberts, a professional actress and model infused with the genes of the gray wolf. The 5 girls battle the Predicites and their controllers, and one of the controllers falls in love with Zoe, where he tries to gain her love, despite the fact that he is trying to eliminate the other Mew Mews. And the other 2 controllers join the one who falls in love with Zoe in trying to destroy the Mew Mews, and as the fighting intensifies, the Mew Mews are tasked with finding the Mew Aqua, a material created from pure water that contains immense power for accommodating the Predicite attacks and can be sensed by the Mew Mews, which is actually kind of surprising. The story goes on, but the bad news was that they had 26 episodes of the series, and the rights to dub the original anime series Tokyo Mew Mew were lost, and 4Kids was not able to finish the second half of the series, leaving episode 26 as the series finale of Mew Mew Power. They may have not finished it anyways, considering the content of the last 2 or 3 episodes. We really hope that the second half gets a dub from Funimation soon. But anyway, let's go over the characters and personalities. First, we have our leader of the Mew Mews, Zoe Hansen. She is voiced by Amanda Brown. Fun fact, she wrote Legally Blonde from Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Pictures. So, Zoe is aged from 13 to 16, and her animal changes to a wild mountain cat in the pilot episode, but goes back to being the Iromote wildcat in later episodes. And Zoe is more concerned with being a girl and having a boyfriend, which is actually kind of interesting. Next, we have Karina Bucksworth. She is voiced by Andy Whaley. Karina is aged 12 to 16, and for some reason, changes in dialogue caused her to be even more to Zoe than she was before. It also causes her to appear to have romantic feelings for Renee Roberts. In one scene, she thinks about the person whom she might love, and she has a thought bubble of Renee. Next, we have Bridget Burton. She is voiced by Erica Schroeder, aka Wobbuffet, from the Pokemon anime series. Bridget is 15 years old compared to the original character's age 13. Instead of wanting to help her friends feel better and letting them take their anger out on her in the original version, Bridget ends up being friends with the 3 Beckys because she has no friends and wants to be popular. Next, we have Kirara Kiki Benjamin, and she is voiced by Heather Donahue, aka Autumn from Pokemon the series Battle Dimension, and Alice from Universal Pictures' Pitch Perfect trilogy. Fun fact, she is on the Elena of Avalor on Disney Channel, just to be exact. Kiki's age takes a large jump from 11 to 14, and she appears to be more blunt and pushy than her original character, but her eager and energetic personality is still intact. And the dub at first added that Kiki was homeless, but then it changed when her home and family were shown in a future episode. And it was also added that Kiki is very secretive about her family compared to the original, where she has told the older characters about her family situation. Well, this scene shows an example of Heather crying and doing a high-pitched gasp from episode 18 of Mew Mew Power. Take a look.
Oh, why would I be?
I had a whole theory worked out. There is gonna be diagrams and everything!
It's nothing to cry about, Kiki. It was a fine theory, Kiki. It just, was wrong.
Yeah, so turn her off before we open. Her wailing will frighten the customers.
Heather, after recording this line, Ming Na Wen, aka Mulan, sobbed in a booth for hours, and she was in tears after she got very emotional. And last but not least, we have Renee Roberts. She is voiced by Molly Weaver, and Renee is 17 years old. And while it was stated that she has many professions in both the original and English dubs, acting, modeling, and singing, well, in the original Japanese dub, it was saying that modeling is her main career. In the English dub, changes her main career to singing, and most of the personality is intact, but Renee appears meaner than her original character from her modified dialogue. Next, we have Mini Mew. He is voiced by Tom Whalen, aka Arceus from the 12th Pokemon movie. Mini Mew, aka R2000, is a special computer created by Wesley and Elliot for the girls to use to capture infusers after it has been separated from a predicite to create a new power pendant in case it breaks and can speak normally. Next, we have Elliot Grant. He is voiced by Sean Schemmel, aka Goku. In the original, he is working on the Mew project as a continuation of his father's work. However, in Mew Mew Power, it changes him and Wesley to just rich high schoolers. Next, we have Wesley. He is voiced by Andrew Rannells. And as for Wesley, he was actually 21 to 17, and he is depicted as a rich high schooler who was a very nice gentleman. Next, we have Mark. His last name is unknown, so we're just gonna call him Mark for now, just to be exact. Anyway, Mark is voiced by Scotty Ray, aka Zane from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. And for some reason, his new last name was not given in Mew Mew Power and remains unknown. and his age is changed to 16 instead of being 13, and he is depicted as a jock at the school and is extremely popular. Next, we have the Blue Knight, and he is also voiced by Sean Schemmel. And you might notice this, but the Blue Knight is in fact Mark, and he actually is also having 2 transformations as well, which are Blue Knight and Deep Blue. Next, we have Dren. He is voiced by Andrew Rannells. Dren is actually nerd spelled backwards, and most of his personality is intact, but Dren isn't as pushy to get Zoe to love him as the original was to the original Zoe. Next, we have Tarp. He is voiced by Jay Carter Cathcart, aka Meowth from Team Rocket. And you might notice his personality is intact, and his name actually is Brat spelled backwards. Next is Sardin. He is voiced by Oliver Wyman. And it's short for the word sardonic, meaning marked by scorn, mockery, and cynicism. And he is given an English accent and is the only Cyniclon with named attacks, and his renamed attacks are Aerial Tempest and Icewind Blast. And finally, we have the big bad boy himself, Deep Blue, and he's also voiced by Scotty Ray. Deep Blue came to Earth years before the other aliens and took the form of a human boy, Mark. And this was so he could avoid any detection from his enemies, and he wanted to sleep within Mark's body, leaving Mark with no memories or a personality of his own. However, he shared Deep Blue's disgust for the way humans treated the Earth's environment. And, to be honest, Deep Blue is seen from the second episode as a voice coming from a blue light to whom Dren gives progress reports. And as the series progresses, Dren brings him some Mew Aqua, allowing a shadowed version of his true form to be seen. And his method of death is changed to come at the hands of Mew Zoe rather than Mark, though Mark aids her by taking over the body. However, when Dren challenges him to a duel to protect Zoe, Deep Blue kills him without any hesitation, and this action enables Mark to temporarily re-emerge or release the Mew Aqua inside their body, killing both Deep Blue and himself. And Zoe transfers her own life force into Mark after Mark sacrifices himself to kill Deep Blue, which kills her another one of her enemies, but is subsequently revived by the Mew Aqua in Mark.
You are dead! Not a big surprise!
Like we just said earlier, the 4Kids Entertainment Dub ran for 26 episodes from 2005 to 2006, like Princess Tutu, even though 4Kids was about to continue the show, but due to Toei taking back One Piece from their library into Funimation, it caused the company to stop production, leaving the show like Save Me Lollipop on a cliffhanger, with Zoe finding Mark. So with the remake coming either 2021 or 2022, we will see how either Funimation, Sentai, or Viz will handle an uncut version. And the real reason behind the dub stopping is after the 26 chapters because the 4Kids couldn't find a toy company for the merchandise, which is the real reason it couldn't continue. And another reason, the song Animal made by Bree Sharp was left unused in the back burner. Don't be sad, DK. Besides, Tokyo Mew Mew New Anime is coming soon, so we'll have to wait for an announcement to see what's new. But they announced a new actress for Zoe. And with that, the review is finito. Well, people, what do you think? If you really appreciate those videos, please be sure to smash that like button. And be sure to hit the bell icon so you'll never ever miss a video the second it goes live. And be sure to subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram and DeviantArt and comment below and give me honest thoughts and opinions. We here at Team Pikachu Studios do not even want any trolls allowed. Or otherwise, Sophie is going to hunt you down to the ends of Antarctica and show her cute side just to hypnotize you. Be sure you share this video with your friends, and thank you all for watching me, Natalie the Lifelike from Team Pikachu Studios, and I will see you all on the flip side. Bye!
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.